2K Sports.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time, Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called me a
one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes. That's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Oh, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish, right?
Oh, it was. Here's Kevin
I already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Pretty much the heart of the NBA season, and reflecting on how they've been executing, it has been solid.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, this team is really homed in on wanting to play its best basketball prior to the All-Star break. They want to have some positive momentum going into that break, and the way they're playing, they're going to have it.
Definitely. You know, you don't want to go into the All-Star break feeling bad about yourselves as a team, and you don't have to worry about that because they're looking great.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Green in a two-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And Monroe kicks to Barnes. Pass to Burke. In the corner, Harden. Here's Monroe, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, you know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
And here is Burke following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. And Monroe kicks to Harden for the three. That's good. Harden's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
To the middle, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The feed to Love. Drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Cleveland.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Harden kicks to Monroe. Houston moving the ball around, and that one's good. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And it's Green missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Passes to Barnes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
At the line for two.
And so he hits both. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving kicks to Green. Love outside. Green, the screen. Poked away. Stolen by Harden. Great D that time from Green. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. That's good. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah, shots.
Burke, the pass to Harden. Powell kicks to Barnes. From deep. The shot by Powell, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Irving. Lopez a screen. Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Hansen. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Green.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Freak, number 1.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Yeah, and he's got such a nice, soft touch inside or outside, and he has the ability to create high-quality shots for himself. That makes him a tough scoring threat.
And the pass to Hansen. Green, the screen. Irving kicks to Green. Monroe on the double team. Shoots it up. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes through.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Vonleh with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Passes it to Dillon. And he makes good on the way up.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Love right side. He feeds it to Taylor. He kicks it to Green. 5 to shoot. Back to Taylor. At the elbow, Green. No luck. So Houston will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebound or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position. And I didn't see any of that fight from them.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Rockets pick up 3. Love with the buckets.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The dish to Green. Patterson, the screen. Taylor kicks to Green. Love outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately,
the Cavaliers trail by 6. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
you know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
Now here's Shumpert following the miss by Kevin Love. Outside Shumpert. There's a screen by Robinson. Shumpert with it. Now Green defending. The Rockets again can't hit.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Green in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lopez in at the center position.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Green. James Harden picking up that last basket. Feeds to Green. Monroe on the double team. Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And so here's Cleveland. Dishes to Burke. Back to Harden. Jumper off the screen. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Green with a screen on Monroe. Kicks it to Green. They set the pick. Back to Irving. Rockets with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The drive.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of his last 10 games
in assists, first in steals, and then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
Burke, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Burke, and there's the lay-in. And the Rockets lead by 8.
He's one of the best in the league at that. even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Harden with the stuff.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Burke kicks to Irving. Out to the right wing. Pass to Burke. Irving dishes to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Sampson, the pass to Lopez. They get it again. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Hansen.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, James Harden has simply been getting it done. He has 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Yeah, you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams make. Good from the strike. The Cavaliers. He dishes it to Burke. It's a pick by Love. Here's Henry.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Now the feed to Vonleh. On the wing, Harden shoots it. Kept alive by Houston. The shot by Vonleh no good.
Move it. Move it.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He ended with 31 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay on a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
The Rockets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Greg Monroe. Patterson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so Monroe nails both of them.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Lynn. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Stribling. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And the Rockets lead by 10.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The shot's good from Love.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Hansen. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Stribling, defended by Lynn. From deep. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive outputs.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And here are the Rockets now. They've led by as much as 10. Hill. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Patterson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
And there's the pass to Monroe. From down in the low post, it goes. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Rockets on top. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. We stay patient, we wait for that can't-miss shot. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Burke is out there with Harden. Then it's Greg Monroe. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Rockets leading by 5. Now Burke. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Powell. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Green kicks to Love. No good on the 3.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Now here's Burke. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Misses the chippy right there. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving attacking. Back to Green. Outside Irving. And the 3 off target.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one
down. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Powell. Good D from Love.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
A nice shot by Irving.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now here's Burke, covered by Irving. Here's Monroe, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Monroe's got his third bucket of the night.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
First in field goal percentage, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
And the Rockets making a change here. Robinson's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Sampson's checked in. Houston in the lead. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. There's the screen. Harden outside. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Harden's got 18 points. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Now, here's Burke. Here's Barnes. Right side Robinson. Pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Irving dishes to Green. Back to Irving. Kicks it out to Love. Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Green. Love's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. Harden against Green. Harden the pass to Powell. And that one's good. Powell's got 4 this quarter. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the wide-open shot from Green. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Irving attacking Lopez. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Rockets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Harden with it. He's picked up by Irving. From the line. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's a pick by Love. Here's Green. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Green's got 15 points.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
All right, Houston, coming from the court.
And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Second, the Cavaliers.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Taylor comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Patterson in for Irving. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at San Antonio. Why the season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Houston, they're much further down in the standings right now.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall into perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
.156 left here in the third quarter. Vonleh kicks to Shumpert. Here's Stribling. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for him.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Green, the screen. Patterson dishes to Green. Here's Sampson. Buries the long-range jumper. Sampson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Out to Shumpert. All sorts of time, and he nails the jumper. Shumpert's got his first points of the game. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Just absolute domination in this one for Green. 16 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so here is Houston. Down low, here's dribbling, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Rockets have been at their finest 4th at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's Green, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Both free throws good from Green.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Shumpert.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Green, he's in at shooting guard. Taylor is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hansen in at the 3. Here's Green. Outside Irving, back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love the pass to Green. That's in there. Love with the assist. 21 points for Freak.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
There's a good screen. Back to Harden. Plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rockets shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Harden on the wing. Offensive rebound. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the football.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Harden kicks to Monroe. Beyond the arc. Love grabs the board. Howell's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. And he gets it to go. And that's 23 points for Freak.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Bird dishes to Harden. And good. He nails it. Cavaliers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. The Cavaliers trailing. Green, the screen. Fires the three. Rebound by Greg Monroe. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Green.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Back to Irving. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Harden to pass to Barnes. He kicks the foul. Harden with room to shoot. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half. Green, the screen. Irving dishes to Green. Love wide open. He fires. Off target with his three.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And he gets the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Monroe. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Green. Love outside. Nobody near Irving. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Over in the corner, Barnes. His three-pointer's off the mark. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Love with the screen on Harden to take the lead, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
The dish to Barnes. Monroe sets a screen for Barnes. Excellent use of the screen that time. And that's now 29 points for James Harden.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Feeds to Taylor. Back to Green, and he jams it with authority. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter. It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
It's Harden with the drive. Lopez with the block. And he recovers it. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And it's Green missing. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Great D that time from Green. Irving sets a screen for Green. Irving misses. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Burke kicks to Harden. Floats one. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside, Green. Down low. Well, it's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Hit. Shooting one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
.110 left in the fourth quarter. Burke kicks to Powell. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the second of two is good. That gives them the lead.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Outside, Green connects from downtown.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
It's Harden with the drive. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Monroe in the double team. Harden against Green. Shot clock at 5. Count it!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
You other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
Harden right side. They get the rebound.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark.
Shoot two.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
This is to Powell. Here's Burke. And nothing is falling for him right now. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know if I'm going to get another one. I hope so, because I feel like it helped the team get a win. I know getting big numbers like this is impossible without my teammates, though. Got to give those dudes a shout-out.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. I guess we should hope the guys get the message.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
When you're having a night shooting in the high 50s, you're being efficient with your shot selection. He played smart basketball tonight, really made each possession count. He was the difference maker.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.